Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder again with another Reddit story for you. This one is from the AITA subreddit and is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Sister She is an Idiot if She Thought Her Actions at Her Wedding Wouldn't Have Consequences? Can't wait to hear what she did. What'd she do? She did something real bad, I bet. Quick backstory. My bio dad died when I was young, and my mom remarried when my sister was 8 and I was 10. We are now in our late 20s. Stepdad focused a lot of his time providing for us, so I never got close to him, but I am grateful for him. I am engaged, and my sister is going to marry in about a month. My wedding will be in a year. Both of us are close to our mom, though. My sister, who I will call Noelle, up, in my opinion. At first, I was on her side, but now I just feel bad for her stepdad. Noelle isn't going to have him walk her down and give her away. I understand this is her decision, and when that came out, I helped my mom and stepdad understand that it was her choice. The turning point happened last week when she told us that he will not be sitting at the family table. When asked her why, she made it clear that he wasn't family to her. Again, her right, but damn, he is the reason we had such a good childhood and are debt-free. He paid for college and worked a ton. I knew this would result in them not going to the wedding, and they informed my sister. She called me upset and was ranting about how it was her wedding, that she was being abandoned. I had enough and told her she is an idiot if she thought that her actions wouldn't have consequences. She called me a jerk and hung up. I'm unsure if I was a jerk and feel guilty since I'm now closer to my parents, since I promised he can walk me down at my wedding. The question here is, am I the astronaut for telling my sister she's an idiot if she thought her actions at her wedding wouldn't have consequences? No. Not only are you not the asshole here, I think you're doing your sister a great service by trying to teach her. You're using this as a teaching moment for her. You're like, okay, I want you to look at this situation. I want you to look at what you did. And then seriously, tell me if you thought that there weren't going to have consequences for that. Just because it's your wedding and it's your day doesn't mean that you can just flat out treat people like shit and they have to accept it. That's not how the your day thing works. It is not a do whatever the you want free card. It is not a pass go and collect all the money and run around the Monopoly board and flip everyone off kind of card. It's not what it is. It is bring the people who have been a part of your life together to help celebrate this magnificent occasion and this beginning of the next chapter of your life. So the people that you love and who have supported you and who are close to you and are family. And it sounds like clearly they're not close, but she's just ignoring this entire fact that he was a provider father figure for them. They weren't close. He took the old school provider father figure role very seriously and paid for their college. Like, literally, she is where she is today because of his hard work and is giving him no credit for that whatsoever. Now, if there's some kind of unspoken beef here that we don't know about between the two, it's a different story, right? Like if he did something screwed up to her, then it's a different story. But I would think that OP would at least know about that, or sister would have spilled the beans on it or something like that. But we don't have any indication that there's any kind of reason other than him not being her bio dad for her doing this. And not walking her down the aisle is very much her choice. You do you there. I get it. You do you. If there is somebody who's more of a father figure to you or who has been more impactful to your life, cool, do that. Segregating him from the family table is just malicious, right? That is where she's giving him the middle finger and saying, I don't respect you at all. I don't respect any of the work you did throughout my life to help support me and my sister and my mother and get us to where we are. I don't respect any of it. Screw you. Go sit at the back. Better yet, go wait outside for mom. You can't treat someone like that and expect them to just be like, okay, I'll do it. And yeah, for her to expect there to be no repercussions here is idiotic. I bet he paid for a chunk of this. And if he paid for a chunk of this and he's getting the middle finger, it is so much worse. She is already here. She's already at ASCON 1 because it was malicious. Segregating him from the family table just to prove a point was malicious. That was evil. That was intentional. She got herself to a shitty person classification by doing that. If he also paid a dime toward this wedding and she's acting like that, she's doubled down. Or worse. But also, I would think if he did, that would be a juicy detail that OP would include here. So going out on a ledge and saying that, but I think the only reason that she's upset that they're not coming, maybe because of her mom, but probably more so because she was going to ask him to contribute. still her mom's husband. And there's a level of respect that needs to be honored there. And unless there's some kind of real beef, he gets to be part of the family table. Give me money. I don't care about your feelings. I just want your money.